Hey, my lovely YouTube friends. This is unscripted. This is unprompted. This, you can see my messy kitchen. Yes, but I needed to come on here today because, of course, like so many other YouTube creators this morning, I woke up to the news that YouTube has extended the number of watch hours that a channel requires to be able to become a part of the YouTube partner program. Now, as you know, because I've been teasing it along in my videos, that, please, watch to the end. And, we're getting so close. I think at the moment I have 2,200 odd watch hours for the last 365 days. Now, to prevent having to find 8,000 hours, which will become the new requirement in February, I need to get 1,800 hours. And I've had a look at my stats. And while I have some amazingly loyal viewers and some, reasonable, I'm seeing very, very slow but steady growth, which is really heartwarming. I genuinely have to stop and think, okay, what do I do now? Because watching other creators saying, oh, well, being on the partner program's not such a big deal. It doesn't really matter. You can make money from other ways. I am looking at my specific niche, my specific channel, and thinking, what ways? My only options at this point to try and monetize what I do here on this channel would be to start a course or sell templates or something. And I have already promised, I even have a video up that says, I will not do that because I don't believe that a course can help you write. I think showing up every week, I think showing consistency in my behavior and showing that I do believe in you and encouraging you to keep going on your writing journey. Those are the things that I cherish, and those are the things that are important to me. And every now and again, I hear from one of you who says, I really needed to hear this today, or thank you for always being so friendly and inspiring. Those are really, really amazing, amazing sentiments to receive. And I am truly grateful for that. But I also can't discount the fact that I also started back on YouTube because I wanted to be part of the partner program. Because as the sales of books decreases, thanks to a whole set of factors I'm not going to get into today, I needed to find other ways of making money. I was starting to see what was going on around the world and thinking, you know what? I can't rely on one source of income. I need to diversify my income streams. And one of those plans was through the YouTube Partner Program. I didn't see that it disadvantaged my viewers in any way because they're either watching ads or they're not. But either way, I could make a small amount of money out of the roughly 10 to 12 hours I spend on my channel every week. And that was really awesome. I really love that idea. But if I don't reach the 4,000 watch hours by February 2027, then I'll need to have 8,000. And looking back, even when my channel was monetized before, I don't do 8,000 hours in a year. I don't put out viral content. There's really nothing viral about my niche unless I want to start becoming more of a writer commentary channel or an author commentary channel where I'm talking about how everybody else behaves so badly and shock horror, we shouldn't do it. There are numerous really good channels out there that already do that. And I quite honestly, I can't get invested in what other authors are doing. I don't want to be digging into their past and looking at what they posted back in 2005 or something like that. That's not who I am. My only goal when coming onto this channel was to come out and say, hey, look, this is how I live my life. In rural New Zealand, I can sit here and make a living every single day from my books, from simply writing and self-publishing my books. And this is what I've done for 12 years. This is my experience. This is what I know. And because I could do it, a regular, ordinary, everyday, slightly older person, I knew anybody else could too, if they just had a bit of encouragement, if they just had somebody there with them saying, hey, you can do this. Hey, you can get over the sticky patches. Hey, you can, yes, writer's block is a thing, but here, have you considered trying this? You want to know about how to, put your book up on Amazon? There's a video for that. You want to know how to put it up on Draft to Digital? I made a video about that too. You want to know about how to make your own covers if you've got a modicum of graphic knowledge at all? I'm your girl. I can do that. I can show you how to do that. You want to talk about marketing and the changes in marketing, all these things I can talk about because I have experience with them. And this is where I've always been coming from, my own experience. And I've also never been afraid to say, if I don't know something, I tell you, I say, hey, I'm not sure. You need to, I can always find out. Or you could go and look here or do this or whatever. I've answered the comments. And yeah, some of them really make me smile. And the names I see that come up over and over again mean so much to me. But as my daughter would tell me, I also have to be a bit pragmatic about that. Is that even the right word? I don't know. I have to be sensible about this. I need another income stream. And if YouTube's not going to be that, then I need to be thinking, well, how else could I use that time? Now, I don't want to give up. And this isn't a pity marketing thing to say to you, oh, hey, please watch my videos. I'm going to get close. And this is the annoying thing, because one, this new announcement by YouTube came totally out of the blue. I don't think anybody anticipated. From what I'm seeing on other channels, nobody anticipated this. And apparently the reason for it had a lot to do with the amount of money YouTube is paying out on YouTube Shorts for AI slop. Now, that's their words, that's their thing. But I also see a number of people in the comment sections of these videos, like on vidIQ and places like that, saying, you just need one viral video. I'm a writing channel. Like, what's viral about that? Am I meant to do something like, oh no, actually, sorry, that thought that came through my head is not something that should ever be made public. But yes, I have a couple of ideas, and none of them are seemly, and none of them actually reflect what I wanted to do on this channel. And this is the thing. I really do want to keep this channel going, but I guess I need to hear from you. Is it worth it? Am I providing value? Is anything I've said or done been helpful to you in any way? And what would you do in my position? I guess that's what I want to hear, because my first instinct was anger. Because I do believe that small creators like myself, who are showing up every week and doing their best, for the audience that they have, are the ones that actually are being hit harder on this. The AI slop channels aren't going to care because they'll just pump more stuff out. It's really quick. It's really easy for them. But when I sit down, if I sit down to do 3 videos on a Saturday, that takes me all day. And that's just 1 week's worth of content. I could be spending that day doing something else. It's difficult for me because I believe in what I do here. But I also have to face the fact that maybe I'm the only one who believes in what I do here, in which case this is just a vanity project and I can probably find better uses of my time. So I am. I guess that's why you're getting this random video that's not my long form Monday and Thursday or my read along with the authors on Saturdays. It's just, hey, hi, I'm here. And yeah, this has really hit me in the guts. Apparently, if I hit the 4,000 hours before the 1st of February 2027, then after that, I only need 1,000 hours watch time every year and to maintain like 2 or 3 videos. Like apparently, once you get into the partner program, to stay on it is a lot easier than it used to be. So that's a positive. But when I'm sitting there looking at 1,800 hours more I've still got to go, and apparently they have to be verified watch times, whatever that is. And I think that's got to do with the fact that the video has to be public and it's got to do with viewer retention and all of those things. I don't know. You know, I am not a techie person. And maybe I should have learned more about this, but I genuinely believed that 4,000 watch hours was something I could reach. It would take time, but I would get there slowly and happily pootling along. And now somebody's put a cutoff date and said, well, actually, you have to do it by here. And I just, all I feel when I think about that is tired and really gutted. It's bad enough that the author industry is already struggling. You know, we work so hard and we put books out all the time. I was reading on Reddit the other day about somebody saying, oh, well, I'll just never read an author that puts a book out a month. And I was like, you know, and they couldn't say why. They didn't even say it was anything to do with AI. They just said it just didn't feel right to them. And I'm like, okay. And then if I'm being a smart ass, I think to myself, well, you know, there's roughly 100 odd books that you'll never get to experience the joy from because you just turned your nose up at me for working hard, for doing what I do. Who knows? As I said, this video doesn't have any purpose except to say I am struggling at the moment. I don't know whether to keep this channel going. I would really welcome your comments down below as to whether you feel there's any value to this, or am I perhaps rehashing stuff you can find for free somewhere else? As I say, I can't look at, you know, monetizing this channel in any other way because I won't do a course and I won't sell templates. And I won't make up fancy character sheets on Canva and sell them to you as if it's something you absolutely need, because I know you don't need them. We all work on our characters the same way. So I'm not going to do that. And I doubt very much with the view times that I do have for the viewers, you know, my view numbers that I do have, that I'll ever get sponsored. The only sponsors that approach me about anything at all are all AI companies. So it's like, okay, maybe writers like me are a dying breed. Who knows? But that's where I'm sitting today. That's what I'm thinking. And I thought, well, I could do a poll, but my community posts only get about 6 views anyway. So I thought, no, this is the best chance I get at you seeing this, at you hearing this. And yeah, you get to see my messy kitchen as well. Look, I am one of those people that washes the dishes and then leaves them to drain because I can't be asked to dry them. Now you know my deep, dark secret. Anyway, my friends, there are still videos going up at the moment. As you know, I was, have been trying to keep ahead of them. So it gives me a bit of time to look at your comments, to look at what you see, to hear what you have to say. And of course, I suppose no comment and no response is an answer in itself. So don't feel obligated. In the meantime, please, 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 wherever you are on your writing journey, will you please keep going? Will you please keep writing? Would you please remember that the words that end when you type them at the end is the most amazing feeling that is better than sex and better than chocolate. It is an incredible feeling, and you just have to keep going, okay? Because when you type the end and you've finished your book, then you have done something that thousands upon thousands of people every single day wish that they could do, but they didn't. And you did. So have an awesome day, my friends. Keep writing. And above all, remember, writing's supposed to be fun. Bye.